Alright, welcome back to the channel, everyone. And in this video, we are going to be testing out the Nitto NT555 R2 drag radials. Just got some weld wheels, front and back, and we're going to see how the Nitto R2's 305 40 18s compare to my old 305 35 19 Mickey Thompson ET Street SS's. We are also going to be seeing the difference in the tire height because I am technically on a taller tire, so the RPMs are going to be changed slightly. And on top of that, we just went ahead and replaced the supercharger belt. We are on an HD green belt, so hopefully we are good to go under the belt department. If you guys enjoy the content, feel free, drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications. We're gonna be driving to Mexico. We're gonna be doing a third gear hit. That guy's going crazy. And then we're gonna be doing a second gear hit. I'm really curious to see if the car is gonna hook up, if I have to go ahead and heat cycle the tires. I wanna say I'm gonna probably have to do so because they are literally fresh. I have not done any hits on these tires yet. So yeah, let's go ahead and see exactly how this car does. All right. Hopefully these tires work. Whew. Hope these tires work. We're doing a third gear hit just to make sure everything's straight, and then we'll do a second gear hit. So I'm gonna switch this to the sport mode, and also we're gonna turn off advanced track. There we go, which you literally need to. Probably go around this way and then hit a UE, I think. Or honestly, probably just hit it right here. It's gonna be tight. I'm just gonna wait till the light turns green. Hopefully nobody comes up behind me.
One eternity later.
Alright, so I'm gonna do a third gear hit first, just to go ahead and test things out to make sure we are all good. I'm curious what the RPM is gonna be. If I remember correctly, on the 19s, because we're on 18-inch wheels now, third gear was like 4,000 something, if I remember correctly. Third gear 60. How you doing, officer? Damn, we got two cops up here. That dude probably heard me just ripping it. I guarantee you probably heard me ripping it. Alright, we're about to see what this thing can do with these Nitto R2 tires. Woo! Hold on, y'all.
A few moments later.
Oh yeah, she's hooking. wasn't even like a full pull. But yeah, she's hooking. She's hooking. It feels a little bit faster, I ain't gonna lie. Probably because there really is no wheel spin. I don't have to even heat cycle these tires. I'm gonna come back out later on, but so far I'm really impressed with these R2s because that was like a second gear 60 how I would normally do it, and it's hooking up pretty nice. That felt good. I didn't ring it out all the way because I can't fully see exactly what's going on, but she felt good. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. She felt good. I'm real impressed with these Nittos. I was expecting to get a little bit of wheel spin because these are literally fresh Nittos, but if I don't have to do a heat cycle at all, I can just go out, just, you know what I'm saying? Well, technically I did do a third gear. Maybe that's all you really need to do is just a little third gear roll. Hey, look, that's great because if anything, that just makes you get longer use out these tires. So 18-inch Nitto R2s, hey, y'all. These aren't bad whatsoever. All right, so it's the next day. We're gonna do like 1 or 2 more hits. So far, I'm really impressed with the Nitto R2s. No heat cycle required. And they're hooking up. So let's get this cold start. 3, 2, 1. Let this car warm up, and then we'll do 1 or 2 hits depending on traffic. All right, we're on the road. Now, after going ahead and putting quite a few miles, well, not really quite a few, but a couple 100 miles on the Nittos, because I've been driving on them for almost a week now. They've been on the car for 6 days. I've put probably 150 to 200 miles on them. The drivability is really good. I've not driven in the rain yet, so I can't tell you that data yet, but as far as just like driving around on the street, it's perfectly fine. I'm not noticing any difference from the Mickey Thompson ET Street SS's, which are good. We'll see how long these last. In all reality, if I can get like, because I got 13.5K miles out of my Mickey Thompson ET Street SS tires. So if I can get like at least 10K miles out of these Nitto R2s, I'll be very happy, and this will probably be my go-to tire, just for the fact that number 1, they're cheaper, and number 2, if they hook up and they last a good amount, then I mean there really is no reason not to run them. And so far they're hooking. The power level the car's at right now, so that's a massive W. But yet again, that is probably due to the fact that this is a an 18-inch wheel versus a 19 with more sidewall. That really could be the whole thing. Because I never had these in 19s. I had an R2 and a 17. It was a 315 35 17. But I've never had them in a 305 35 19 like the Mickeys. But I mean, so far so good. I would have been pretty upset if smaller wheel, more sidewall, if I was getting traction issues. That would be something that would not be good, because then we'd be going right back to the Mickeys. For those of you who've had, you know, 305 35, or not 305 35, 305 40 18-inch Mickey Thompson ET Street SS's, I do not believe they make that in an R. And also have tried out the Nitto. What tire do you guys prefer? Because I'm really impressed with these Nittos, man. I feel like nobody really rocks the Nittos because the G2s are just like not good as far as a tire you run for traction, and they just have a bad taste in everybody's mouth. I was the same way until I found out about the R2s. Really happy. Alright, I got traction control off in the right mode. Hopefully get it straight away so I can test this car out properly. We're gonna do a second gear 60. Needs to get out the way. Alright, so we're gonna be hitting up my little spot in Mexico. Hopefully it's dead, because I tried to come out early, but it's not really working out, unfortunately. Dang. So I went out last night and a little crowded, and then I came out early today, still a little crowded. But hopefully this little spot is gonna be open for business, because I do want to do a little hit. I'm probably only gonna be able to do one more hit, just based off of the space available, but it's all good. She hooking up good. She is hooking up good, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so this car is definitely hooking up with these tires. It's like a different bite to it now, because I have more sidewall, so it's feeling a little different. Man, look at all this traffic, Jesus. Feels great though, man. And that road can be kind of sketchy when we're talking about traction, because I kind of missed my initial spot to hit it, so I have to kind of wait a little bit. But not bad at all. I'm really impressed with these Nittos. Alright, so I am really happy with the performance of the wheel and tire setup I have on my Procharged Shelby GT350. Just to go ahead and recap, we have a 20x8 wheel up in the front. This is a 255 35/20 Nitto NT555 G2. And for the rear, we have an 18x10, and this is going to be a 305/40/18 NT555 R2. Overall, a great setup. Can drive around. Drivability is fantastic so far, and the car is hooking up in second gear from a 60-roll, which is exactly what I need this vehicle to do. So definitely very, very impressed with the R2s. The green belt seems to be doing its job. We'll see how long it lasts. Hopefully it lasts. Honestly, the last belt that I had on this car didn't last too long, but on my previous supercharged setups that did have access to the RPM belts, they lasted honestly like 7K miles plus. So hopefully this green belt, you know, puts in some serious work. What I need to do next is actually do a vehicle oil change, because I'm like 200 or so miles away from needing to do that. I'm about to hit 2,000 miles. Actually, I might actually be at 2,000 miles. I've been driving this car a lot. And I also am going to be doing the Procharger oil change, because we're coming up on, I believe, 3,000 miles on the Procharger. We might have already passed it, but so far so good. Why are there so many trucks on this service road all of a sudden? We about to head out of here, man, because I don't know what's going on. All right, back at the casa. Typically that road is dead, so I don't know what was going on today, but it's all good. The Nitto R2s, very, very happy with these. So if you guys want to pick up Nittos for your Shelby GT350 or GT500, and you're within that like 7, probably 800 horsepower range, they're good to go. If you guys enjoy, drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel to stay up to date, turn on those post notifications, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.